Does it look smaller?
Huh?
That's what kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing?
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were...
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then...
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make...
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a great...
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the Superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it. It worked out for you. And now you get a...
Jeez, whose side are you on?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming...
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys, it's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Said Corey, Cap definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Cap will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton.
And a slap, too.
And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Ooh. Cross body. She goes back inside the ropes. My, oh my, what elevation. And that was an efficient shoulders down. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
And those kickouts are only going to get harder.
Oh, man, by the hair.
I've seen Saxton thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey.
Nasty knee.
Oh, man.
STO. Forward right to the jaw. And a well-executed move we just saw there.
And a stop to the gut, too. Suplexes, slams, and bombs are all painful, but being slapped like that is humiliating.
You would know, Saxton.
Boom! Such educated feet. Oh, this is going to be nasty.
Oh, Nelson into the slam.
Taking flight.
Slingshot senton, yes!
That is the attitude of a daredevil. The ability to take risk with minimal trepidation. No fear. And she goes for the pin. And she's not done yet.
She's still got a lot of stamina left. Right after the neck.
Just carrying the opposition anywhere they want.
Piercing the throat.
She had it scouted. What's coming next? Suplex. Very nice. And that was a precisely measured attack. And Rio quickly to cover. Then the Empress of Tomorrow. Broken up. And the match continues. And this one might be headed ringside. And did you hear the impact of that?
Quick return to the ring.
Trying to work the arm. Now in control.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another. Counters on counters. Technical prowess on display.
Morgan gets intercepted. Downward spiral. She got her down. Is this it?
And they get the win. What a fatal four-way.
Here is your winner.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my champion.
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know,
You really want to do this here?
fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini...
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about war games. You may have gotten a free pass from... You're the #1 contender. That should be me.
If it means you're on, but don't...
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest.
I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tank.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Just like that, Tank, Shotzi herself.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi is headed out for. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Uh-oh. The arms are hooked. Tiger suplex.
She adjusts it and reverses it. Boom! A knee right to the face.
Stomp to the leg.
That speed of Shotzi doesn't factor much when she gets shoved around like that.
She can still turn it around by taking this fight wherever she wants it.
Look at all these boots to the face.
Here goes a big one. Ooh!
She's going up.
Top rope here.
Soaring.
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal.
She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Bringing a steel chair into play here.
I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has run into a roadblock.
One wicked attack after another. You better have an aptitude for pain because it just keeps coming.
This is getting more and more alarming with each uninterrupted attack.
And Shotzi reverses.
Here we go. It's popping off. Boom. Slugging away with everything they've got.
Feels like a hockey fight's just broken out.
And Shotzi didn't see that coming. And that definitely made solid impact.
They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Wicked forearm. Did you hear that thud?
Man, what a hit.
Had it scouted.
Catches them with a jawbreaker.
Shotzi. Slice bread #2. Looking for the victory. Quick count out after 1.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt. She's got her where she wants her.
Here we go.
Straight to the floor.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Up across the shoulders.
Boom! Feast your eyes.
Nothing Shotzi can do now.
Shoulders down.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed.
So,
You're pretty excited.
I see how it is. Well, you just...
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go. But
You've watched my indie matches?
what? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congrejita Loca? Wild. Self...
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD...
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how it came up.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking.
About whether I'm going to pin or...
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience...
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna be...
Anytime.
I was really...
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go 2. If Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that. If we want to stick with what's comfortable Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
It may be my world, but I say we make it your world to start. What if we go back to your old territory? Match 1 at Club UK.
God save the king.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the... And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear.
No. Everything went exactly according to...
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I miss the intimacy of a smaller show. The interaction with the fans.
Bianca got very comfortable.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD.
Which raises the question.
Bianca played a little fast and loose with the rules out there. So at our next stop...
I'm sorry.
Law! L-A-W, the Los Angeles Wrestling Promotion.
And those are seconds of my life I shall never recover. The City of Angels it is.
The following is scheduled for one... Here is your winner.
Ladies, it appears that you two will be going to a final match.
Fitting, really. Winning that championship will be...
Don't get cocky. No way you be...
Before you two launch into a witty repartee, I have an update.
Well, that's never good.
Word of your genuinely marvelous matches has spread.
They want us to do the match on Raw? You...
Indeed I did, so I reached an agreement. We will be producing a portion of next...
Oh. Wow. Listen, I know this is a stretch.
TBD? Yes, a surprising and unexpected suggestion from you.
Wow. It's going to be super embarrassing to lose on your home turf. But I, for one...
What's that?
With everything I know about TBD, and since it's the final match, kind of seems like it should be no...
Bianca Belair? You have no idea. Wow.
I'll second that wow. And raise you a hot damn.
They really got to work in here, didn't they? Can you believe it?
After the hectic morning I've had with the crew to get this set up, I can. Had to yell at some guy named Troy a lot. He kept wanting to cover up the TBD signage with Raw logos entirely.
Sounds like Troy. I'm really glad that I could do this for you, Geneva. For us. Did you ever imagine that we'd be here?
Honestly, you main eventing a TBD show feels pretty familiar to me. This one just has more logos.
You know what I mean? This is different. Later tonight, I'm gonna win the WWE Women's World Championship in the house we built.
Living the dream. Hey, you get ready. I've got some contracts to look at.
Same as always. But seriously, don't get too caught up in paperwork that you forget to enjoy yourself tonight. This is big. Big, big.
I know. It is. And I won't. But I also know you'll enjoy this enough for the both of us. Good luck out there.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
It's a TBD homecoming for the captain.
You can see the emotion all over Cap's face. We are tied in this best-of-3 series, and she wants to win it at home.
That might be the daydream, but the nightmare comes when she loses it all in front of her hometown crowd. BST of...
Introducing the challenger from Milan, Italy, the Superstar! And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, Women's World Champion, BIANCA!
Women's World Championship, the reward for coming out on top. It's the main event of WWE at TBD. The title is at stake as TBD Original Cap takes on Bianca Belair in a rubber match for the Women's World Championship.
A WWE title defended all over the world, and now at a U.S. indie promotion? I never would have believed it.
Well, believe that despite the feel-good story, Cap has a huge challenge ahead of her to walk away champion here tonight.
Gut-wrench powerbomb. When the champ wants to prove a point, nothing does it like a powerbomb.
Big-time spine buster.
Could lead to a big-time win. That's going to hurt. Firm control.
Oh, kick right in the face. Oh, wiped out with the crossbody.
Both wrists captured, and that was nasty.
Oh, look at this. Oh, kicks. Oh, man.
Good grief. Turn your lights out.
And any one of those shots could take you out for good.
Nasty kick to the face. Those strikes were a sign from the challenger, a message that says, I want that title so badly, I can practically taste it. To the German.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
All right, now what the heck is a traffic sign doing under the ring?
Oh, and a knee to the face. Bianca's being taken full advantage of now.
Belair now just trying to survive. Belair predicted that.
Oh, God, knee meets face.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
Ooh.
Able to elude it.
And Belair gets beat to the punch.
Oh, heinous knee to the face.
Oh, it is over. Looking for the single leg DDT.
Look at her grabbing the momentum here.
She's going at full throttle right now.
Dangerous intentions in her mind right now.
With evil intentions on her mind, she has found her weapon of choice.
Savage knee to the face.
Fight is so close to our announce table.
Yeah, I'm just going to step aside now.
Hey, wait for me.
Launching. Senton from the apron.
The champ's taking an immense amount of damage.
Yeah, she is not looking good right now.
Oh, my!
Hope you boys put your running shoes on. It might be time to clear out. Oh, my gosh, what impact!
And Belair is being broken down.
Yeah, Belair's struggling to find solution.
Overhand right lands. She scores big with the counter.
Check out the amazing feat of strength by the EST Gorilla Press Slam.
And now Bianca with a standing moonsault to perfection.
Oh, merciless knee to the face. Up across the shoulders, down and out.
The title might change hands.
Uh-oh.
Oh, vicious running knee lift. Real European uppercut.
Harlem sidekick. Tossed back into the ring.
Bianca's looking weak in the knees. Could spell trouble.
Up into the torture rack.
The title's in jeopardy here.
I think the paradigm is shifting.
Kick out, thought that was the end of her.
That was a matter of a fraction of a second.
Was not able to seal the deal with her best move. Now she...
Here we go.
Diving foot stomp.
Brutal.
Bianca's losing any remnants of control now.
Bianca here in a disheartening position. Taking off from the ropes. Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. We are seeing a ridiculous amount of risky moves. We'll see if it pays off.
Oh, barbaric amount of stomps. She throws her back in.
She looks hell-bent on finishing things right now. Up into the torture rack. Oh! Feast your eyes.
The champ's eyes look glazed over.
And just like that, this journey for the woman they call the captain reaches a conclusion with a victory over Bianca Belair.
Hey, this is no 70,000-seat stadium, but on this night, in this small theater, this audience feels like WrestleMania.
Oh, there's nothing like WrestleMania, but I think it means a little bit more to this superstar that her first championship win happened here.
A full circle moment, Corey. This woman has followed along in a winding road that brought her back to her beginning.
What's next for this superstar? This WWE champion? The sky's the limit.
What's Becky Lynch doing here?
Becky was the #1 contender until she got injured after War Games.
Becky's not moving like she's injured now. What does she want?
What do you think, Saxton?
No, 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 no. Not in my ring.
TBD promoter Geneva Rose is not having it.
I get she's ride or die with our new champion, but what's she gonna do to stop Becky Lynch?
You got WWE problems. Go settle them on WWE time. Because believe me when I say, if anyone tries to interrupt my best friend's hard-won moment, it's gonna be me.
No, they've been friends for years.
Don't trust anybody.
This is an assault.
This is karma, Saxton. You can only step on so many people before you pay the piper.
And she's paying now, but for what?
Thanks for coming home, Cap. It was so generous for you to put this show together for me. I know you think I'm slumming it around here, but you forget that I'm proud of what we built together. And I know you're used to taking the credit for everything. So I thought it was important for me to make an appearance tonight, to set the record straight. You'd be nothing without me. Let me be clear. I am not just some best friend side character in your hero's journey. What do you think I've been doing since you left? Sitting around and just following your career with rapt attention? You moved on. I didn't. And I've been putting everything I have into growing TBD. So, when Becky approached me, I was more than happy to help turn your moment into my moment.
You can feel the bitterness from Geneva Rose, the jealousy.
Recognize this? The contract we wrote in the diner when we first started TBD. Yeah, I had it framed. Thought it was a nice touch. Especially now. Because according to this legally binding document, you're still signed exclusively to TBD. You can't work anywhere else. You can't be champion anywhere else. And you belong to me.
But she's a WWE superstar.
Not according to Geneva Rose.
See you next week, Cap. Don't be late.
Well?
No, it did not.
So some bad news about that. Geneva sent a photo...
But it's on
a legally binding napkin. You're still signed to TBD. And as long as that's the case...
You're not...
Unfortunately, I am. The title will revert back to Bianca. Although now that she's here...
There's gotta be something we can...
I wish there was, but my hands are tied.
go for this.
In a heartbeat.
And it's supposed to make me feel bad?
Think so? Is it working?
Hit her again! Hit her again!
Stop it! I don't want to hear it. For someone who cares so much about taking care of the business, you're not taking care of your own right now. And you haven't been blameless in this? Seriously, stop acting like children. Figure this out.
Not so easy without someone to prop you up. You never would have gotten anywhere without me. If you wanted me back here so bad, why the hell did you push me away to WWE?
I didn't think you'd succeed.
This is really all because you got jealous of my success? You were jealous of me?
I was never jealous of you! I was jealous you brought more of yourself to WWE than you ever brought to me!
Do you feel any better now? That you forced me back here? Ugh.
No. And I hurt like hell.
Oh, same.
Now that makes me feel better.
You were the one who always wanted me to try new things. Push myself harder, level up. Aren't you happy that I finally started taking real chances?
I am. I would have been happier if you'd done it sooner.
Maybe I wasn't ready yet.
Maybe I wasn't able to push you far enough.
But you did all of this, Geneva. You were the one who pushed me to the tryout, who pushed me to accept Regal's offer.
I just didn't realize what I was giving up. Who I was giving up.
You never gave me up. Besides, I'm here now, aren't I?
Nah. You're fired.
What?
We're getting you back to where you belong.
It's not going to be easy to get you back.
I'll do whatever it takes. Extra work, another try.
I'm totally kidding. Regal's been calling me every day trying to get me to release you from your contract.
I hate you right now.
Love you too. Listen, since I'm more or less...
More or less?
Okay! Entirely the reason you're in this position in the first place, okay?
Wow. This is gonna...
Maybe I will. You've had a number of personalities in your WWE career.
I've spent my whole career marching to the beat of my own drum.
I respect that. Just make sure you have your gear and entrance plan all set.
Don't worry. I'll have it. And this time?
By your side? What are you talking?
Come with me to WWE. It's clear you can still go in the ring.
Oh, Cap.
We both know Regal will sign you.
It's not about Regal. TBD's been growing since you left, and the co-branded WWE show pushed us even further.
This feels worse.
Hey. Sometimes you've gotta have an ending to have a new beginning, right?
Kayla Braxton here, just hours from the official start of WrestleMania with Women's World Champion Becky Lynch, who still doesn't know the identity of her mystery opponent tonight. Becky, are you at all worried that not being able to prepare for a specific opponent will leave you at a disadvantage tonight?
I know a thing or two about disadvantages, Kayla. But what I know about disadvantages are overcoming and rising above them. Case in point. After my injury at War Games, I came back better than before. Dispensed of the person responsible for that injury so hard that she had to leave WWE. And then made quick work of Bianca Belair and the Women's World Championship. I may not know who my opponent is tonight, but I know this. I'm walking out of WrestleMania WWE Women's World Champion.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's World Championship.
Listen to that ovation for the Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch. It's Cap. The mystery opponent is Cap.
Introducing the challenger from Milan, Italy, the and her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, the WWE Women's World Champion, Becky Lynch.
The referee letting our competitors take one final look at what this match will be all about. The decorated Women's World Championship. Cap's journey to WrestleMania saw her claw her way from the Indies to the top, only to be hurled back down again. But now, on the heels of this surprise appearance, she's here on the grandest stage of them all.
Somehow it seems that each obstacle Cap has faced on the road to the showcase of the Immortals has made her stronger.
I may not have always been Cap's biggest fan, but I respect what she's gone through to get to this moment. But all that struggle means nothing if she fails to get the job done.
Flying! Diving foot stomp! Brutal! Consecutive attacks keeping Lynch off her game.
Lynch is going to have to dig down deep here.
And Becky's confidence looked rocked after that.
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night! What a knee! Oh! Becky holds her off.
Snap suplex. Brutal knee right to the face.
And set right into the corner. Uh-oh! Reversal! Can she capitalize? Oh, knee to the jaw. Talk about dismantling your opponent. Attack after attack on target.
Taking all of their frustrations out on the champion and doing so in the most inelegant way possible.
And a stop to the gut, too. Face first, good night.
The end for Lynch could be on its way.
Perched on the shoulders, feast your eyes. Gonna see a new champ.
The cover. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
I knew it would take more than that to put the champ away.
But just how much more is needed? The end could still be right around the corner.
Is there still enough left to try that maneuver?
Double underhook.
The armbar.
You can see the agony on her face. This is painful. Can she hang on?
She might tap out.
She fights her way out of the armbar.
Constant pressure being kept on Becky.
Becky's gonna have to endure this punishment. Perched on the shoulders. The title might change hands.
Makes the cover.
We have a new champion.
The champ has made a definitive statement by returning to WWE and becoming the Women's World Champion at WrestleMania.
What a return. I can't wait to see the next chapter.
And for first outing is any indication, the sky's the limit for this superstar, who's proven she's ready to not only put her body, but her whole heart on the line when it comes to this business.
I love to see you get nostalgic, Byron, thinking about the past.
I'm thinking about the future. What personalities will she bring? What epic battles will she fight?
What will she unleash upon the WWE Universe?
I guess we'll find out. Soak it in, Cap. You deserve this moment. For Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole. This is your new champion, and this is WrestleMania.